guys, today I am joined with Constant Review. We decided we wanted to do a quiz. So this is the first one we've been doing together. Well, the second one, because we just finished doing one for his channel. Definitely check that one out. I'll put it in the cards. I'll have it linked in the description. You can check that out first or go after this one. I'm not gonna say exactly how well we did, but we kind of tied. So this one's gonna be our tiebreaker to see who does know Harry Potter a little bit better. But yeah, for now we're gonna just do this one's gonna be specific to the first book. I have really good trivia knowledge from the first book. I'm hoping that'll help me out, especially since it's been so long since I've actually read the books. So we'll see how this goes, but it's just 10 questions. We'll be doing it with no multiple choice unless we both agree that we want to do that. But yeah, let's just get into it.
All right.
Okay, question 1. First things first, an easy one. What is the name of the first book? I'm really hoping that the later questions on this one are going to be harder.
You know what was that funny? This is actually a question I really wanted to ask you, because what would you say the name of the first book is? Well, I mean, I guess you're going to have to write it down.
Yeah.
This question feels a little more controversial than it than it seems.
That is true. Okay, did you get your answer written down?
I got my answer in.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I specified sorcerers if you're American, but I kind of prefer Philosopher's Stone, but I switch back and forth.
I'm definitely a Philosopher's Stone purist. It just comes down to the Philosopher's Stone is a historical thing. It's in lore. You can look it up. If you Google Philosopher's Stone and you ignore all the Harry Potter results, the first result is a biography of Nicholas Flamel. It's an actual thing. And a Sorcerer's Stone is a weird gimmick they came up with because they didn't think people knew what philosophers were. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it doesn't hold as much significance. People don't know what the Philosopher's Stone specifically is in America. I understand their reasons for that, marketing-wise, but also I kind of wish that it was just this Philosopher's Stone everywhere, so.
And the answers agree, it's Philosopher's Stone.
Nice.
I'm not sure if you knew this, but I feel there are a lot of people who think that the movie is called Sorcerer's Stone and the book is Philosopher's Stone. And no, it's not, because amazingly when they did the movie, they actually recorded the lines with both. So if you're in the US and you've only ever heard them say Sorcerer's Stone, I have quite the copies of the movie on my thing, which I exclusively use the ones where they say Philosopher's Stone in there. And it's
oh, really?
Yeah.
I only have access to the American copies that say Sorcerer's Stone, but
it is what it is.
Okay, let's do the second question. Question 2. What was the name of Hagrid's 3-headed dog that guarded the Philosopher's Stone?
Hagrid's 3-headed guard dog. I have a very, very long theory. I started working on this theory a long time ago, and then I put 3 videos up on it, and then I gave up on it because it's a really long theory. It would take me 5 videos to just do Philosopher's Stone itself. And I remember the dog being such a big part of it. It's a whole thing. Sometimes it's writing theories is you need to do a 45-minute video to get the whole idea.
Yeah, for sure.
It's hard to be pithy and entertaining in 45 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Fluffy.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid and having conversations with friends being Fang should be the 3-headed dog and Fluffy should be the normal dog. And it's that's the irony of it.
Yeah, that's the joke. It's just you name the really giant, terrifying one name, and Fang, who just doesn't do anything and just sleeps on people and runs away at loud noises. We definitely are in the habit now. It's we never even check the answers.
Yeah, maybe it'll get a little bit harder towards the end and we'll actually have to check the answers, so.
One of these times it's gonna bite us in the butt. We're gonna just be super overconfident. All right, question 3.
What breed of dragon was Norbert, Hagrid's baby dragon? Okay, I've got my answer in.
All right.
Okay, 2, 1. Norwegian Ridgeback.
Norwegian Ridgeback. I even specified her name's Norberta.
That's true.
Come on, quiz.
Although, that's not something you find out until a few books later, so.
Admittedly, yeah, I think that, when do they find out about that? Is that a Deathly Hallows thing?
book 4 when he brings the dragons?
I'm trying to place it because that would be the only other time, right? Because Charlie, I think, only
one of
appears
those
in 4 or 7.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'd have to check. Well, we're both 3 for 3. Question 4. What color was the Weasley jumper that Harry got as a Christmas present?
These are the kind of questions we ask for.
Yep, a little bit more detailed. I've got my answer in.
Oh.
I'm like 90% sure.
Like, Harry's like the only one I like don't really... I'm like figuring his out by process of elimination because I know what everyone else has.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Emerald green.
Man, that white balance. Ooh. Red with the gold lion on it.
Oh. I think that might be a different year.
I think the lion was first year. This one, we finally have disagreeing opinions, so someone's gonna be happy.
Emerald green!
Ugh, I was convinced that was the one when... Yeah, I think I had them backwards.
Yeah, I think that's a different year.
Yeah, is it emerald green and there's a snitch on that one? Is that the one it is? Or is that one also?
I feel like it just has the H on it. The first year, it's all just the letters.
No, I think that was just I think that's a movie thing.
Maybe.
Because I think that was one of the big things that like they were like Ron and Fred and George were commenting about. Like, Mom spent clearly a lot more effort on yours because like they just have letters.
Yeah. But I do know it was green because for Harry, it was like green to match his eyes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, do we want to do question number 5?
Question number 5. I'm scared. I'm falling behind.
During the sorting ceremony, who was the first student to be sorted into Gryffindor? Oh, I'm pretty sure on this one too.
Wait. I have to read better because I keep misreading these questions and I'm going to lose them one time.
I've looked at the sorting ceremony stuff a lot before. Like, I used to always be trying to figure out, who are all of the different students in Harry's year in each of the different houses, even though, like, they're never actually stated for some of them.
Yeah, that's a question, like, how many students are in Harry's year? I'm going to casually take the answer as, I think, 29. The internet will very much disagree with me.
And I always, like, was looking at, like, that list of the 40 students.
The original 40, yeah.
Yeah, but then like there's obvious like differences, and there's like 2 very missing female students in Gryffindor.
Yeah, that's why I don't stand behind like the original 40. A, like all the names got changed since then anyways. And B, it's like, you're not telling me that there's seriously 2 other Gryffindor girls in their year that literally never made it. Like, no, that's...
Yeah. Well, I've got my answer ready for the question. I'm pretty sure.
Also ready.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Lavender.
Brown lavender.
I'm pretty sure we both got that. It's easy with the book because it's alphabetical order.
Yeah, that's the real secret behind it. In the movies, they went crazy and they just called them out in random order.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in order of what they thought was gonna serve the plot, I guess.
Very messy. I actually think they did like a really cool job at the sorting ceremony, because you go back after like having read the entire book series, and you go back and you read the actual sorting ceremony, you actually pay attention to the names, and there's a lot of characters that are introduced in the sorting ceremony that don't come back for like 3 books, and I'm like, that's so neat. And then there's one student that seems to drop out of Hogwarts, but that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, and then there's obviously some that are like missing from the sorting ceremony too, and sometimes there's like specific pauses listed right there, but sometimes there's not, so... It's
a pretty weird that there only seems to be like 30 people in Harry's year, but they also had someone whose name ended with a Z and ended with an A. And whenever they're calling out names, there's a lot of names in this really short area, so I don't understand it.
Well, there's the answer.
Yeah, oh my god,
we're right.
Yeah, we got it, wow. Oh, phew, that was close. Nearly panicked on that one.
Okay. Halfway through, I'm hoping they're gonna keep at this level or even get a bit harder, so...
Yeah, I think I need to make a comeback here, so I need them to, like, really improve their difficulty. I need them to just go crazy on just stuff that I, just know for no reason.
Question 6. On the giant wizard chessboard through the trapdoor, what chess piece did Hermione play as? I'm, like, 60-40 on this. I think it's a bit more than 50-50, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I can easily bring it down to 50-50, and I was just trying to figure out which one, but I'm pretty sure. I think I'm good.
Okay, you're good? Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Go. It's a
I said rook. Oh, we said the same thing.
We said the same thing, so the answers don't even matter. But, like, the only thing I really remember about that scene is, like, Ron and, like, Rupert Grint in the movie being like, I'm going to be a knight. That's the one thing I'm sure about. He's definitely a knight. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely a knight. And then I always feel like I remember there was a bishop and a rook that were available for Harry and Hermione. Harry's the one who does the checkmate with the bishop, which is less likely than a rook, and so it's kind of like a twist in my mind where it's like the other way that it should be, but that's how it is. So that's why I was a little bit more sure it was the rook. Why does it say a castle, though? Ah!
Yeah, I don't even know if... I don't really hear a castle as a term for a chess piece, and, like, maybe that's a British thing.
I feel like, okay, in the movie, I can hear Rupert Grint saying, "You'll be the queenside castle," I think.
Maybe.
However, I don't know if that's how it is in the book, but specifically in the 7th book, Ron, he says that Luna's house looks like a rook, and Hermione's like, "That looks nothing like a bird."
That's why I assumed he would say rook in, like, the first book, because I'm like, he says it in the 7th book.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's... in the book, he actually does call it a castle. But it's called a rook.
It is called a rook. I agree.
As a chess player, it is called a rook.
Oh, you were a chess player? That's so funny. I am also a chess player.
Nice. It was like a big thing for my family. I'm not really good at all. But like growing up in elementary school, my family would do chess tournaments on Saturdays all the time.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. I'm a very new chess player. I'll admit I got into it after watching Queen's Gambit last year. So I'm a very new chess player, but I play like every Saturday. Immediately after recording this, I'm going to play chess. That's what I'm doing.
Nice. I'm just really out of practice. I did chess club a little bit like in high school and college as well, but like I haven't done a lot of it.
This is the follow-up video. If we tie on this quiz, it's going to be a chess grudge match to settle everything.
Chess match? I'm down. That would be fun.
Chess.
Hey, well, we both got question 6 right. So, 7. In the Philosopher's Stone, what was the first password to the Gryffindor common room? Oh.
First password to the Gryffindor common room. Can't remember if I can hear this one being said in the movie, but I think it was. I don't think they changed it.
I'm pretty sure it was. And now I'm just doubting the spelling and one of the letters, how it's said. I'm doubting myself actually on this one.
Yes.
Okay, I have it down, but I'm also doubting myself, but we can share our answers.
I'm ready. I'm feeling comfortable here.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Draconis.
Draconis. Is it Draconis?
I'm so sure.
Okay, that's what I was
so sure.
I think you're right. You're right. You got that. That's what I was doubting. I'm like, how is it said? I couldn't hear it all the way, but you're right. You're right. I was off.
Do you know?
And it's not even just spelling, too. Like, this is totally... That's different. So.
Yeah, that's a different word. That's not even the same thing.
It's totally different.
What the
close but not right.
It's surprising how many people don't know this, but do you know what the motto, the Hogwarts school motto is?
Oh, it's I don't know if I can remember the Latin, but it's never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Yeah, never tickle a sleeping dragon. But it's funny that some people don't know, like, 'cause it's at the beginning of every book. Draco dormiens nunquam titulandus.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're tied again now.
We're tied. This is what we need, guys. This is important. This is how we get the Wizarding Chess Grudge match. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Question 8. What did the first years have to do as the practical part of their Transfiguration exam? Ooh.
I feel like Transfiguration always seemed cooler in the books than the TV show, because the TV show, they just seemed like they were doing random things for the sake of doing random things.
Yeah. I have 2 ideas. I think I'm gonna go with one of them. But I might be totally off. It might be totally something else that I'm not even thinking of. This one's a tricky one.
I definitely know one thing they do in Transfiguration that year, and I can't remember if that's for their exam or it's some other time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Now I'm doubting myself. I don't even know if this one's their first year, but
it felt right to me.
I know for sure the other thing I thought of is not the exam thing, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm good to go when you are.
Good to go.
Okay. 2, 1,
go.
I said porcupine to pink cushion. Is that what you said too, or what did you say?
Needle to matchstick.
I think that's their first Transfiguration
Yeah, that
lesson.
might have been their class.
That's the other thing I thought of.
Ooh,
the other thing I thought of.
Now I think you're right. Oh god, I don't like this. I think you're right.
Oh well, we were both wrong.
Mouse into a snuff box. Snuff box is another classic British expression, but
yeah. I recognize that, but I don't think I could have pinpointed that as their exam.
Porcupine into pincushion. That's definitely in the books. I'm trying to remember when they do it.
Sometimes. I don't. It might be a later year, too.
I'm kind of wondering if that was like one of the ones that like they were doing for the OWL.
I don't think it's that late, though.
I mean, yeah, they shouldn't be doing switching spells in 5th year, but...
I mean, they could.
The Hogwarts education system is a bit strange.
Yeah, who knows. Okay, well, we both missed that one, so now we're still sitting at 6-6.
6-6.
With 2 questions left.
Question 9. How many new computer games did Dudley receive for his birthday?
Now this
I have no
is
idea
a
on
question.
this one.
I know what number it strictly has to be less than.
I honestly don't really have anywhere to reference for this one. It's just going to be a total guess.
This is
definitely
one of the ones that would just be like said as like a list of things, and it would just be like this many computer games.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, so I can do multiple choice.
Let's do multiple choice.
I feel like this is so random and probably not good. Well, it's going to be not good for one of us, because one of us is going to just accidentally into it.
I know, right?
Fine.
Hey, already
16,
higher than I was going to guess.
12.
Okay, they're not in numerical order,
9, and 18.
I've picked my guess.
See, now all I have to do is either pick your guess or get the correct answer. Either of those are okay.
Yeah.
My marker is really dying, but we only have one question left, so it's okay. All right, ready when you are.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
I said 12.
I also said 12.
Okay, well, either we're both wrong or we're both right. But with the uses of 12 in the books, that's...
It felt more
So it's
normal. I honestly was debating between 12 and 9, and a part of me kind of went with 12 because I kind of thought you would go with 12. Like,
honestly, 12 was
just
going to be
covering
my
bases.
12 was going to be my guess without the multiple choice.
My guess without multiple choice was 8 or 10, and so like when I saw
Really?
9, I'm like, that's right there. But
16. Whoa. Well, we're both wrong.
9. Well, no, okay.
I feel like in the books, you always see like 3, 7, and 12 on a lot of things. And so I felt like 7 was too low, so I was going to guess 12. But I was wrong anyway, so...
I know I should save all these things for my plot holes video that I'll eventually do on my channel for Secrets of Dumbledore. Yeah, man, I said I'd do it, and it's been like 2 months, and I still haven't done it. But I'll get to it. Seriously, it drives me crazy that at the beginning of the movie, Bunty specifically requests that they make 6 copies of the case, and at the end scene, there are only 5 cases, which means there are 2 other cases just somewhere, and it's like, I need answers. Why are there 2 other cases?
Yeah.
It's
I
the
don't
most
know.
infuriating thing since when Dumbledore takes off his scarf and turns it into a curtain and just walks away. And then it's just like, what?
I need to watch that film again. I haven't seen it since theaters.
That's one of my favorite scenes. The greatest question of the movie, why does Dumbledore just make a curtain and leave? Dumbledore's got a Dumbledore.
I don't know. Okay, we're still tied, 6-6.
6
One
to 6.
question left.
Final question. All the marbles.
Question 10. On Harry's school list, what material did it say his cauldron should be made from?
Solid gold.
I think this is an easy one, right?
I think so. I can only hope that you're getting it wrong, but I don't think you got it wrong.
I don't think so either. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready, right?
Okay, 3, 2,
1,
1,
go.
go. It's
Oh
pewter.
man, we both added it in too. Standard size.
Standard size number 2. Nice.
That is definitely
That's really
extra.
funny. We both did that. Oh my goodness.
Gotta know your cauldron.
Well,
Yep, apparently pewter
Yeah.
was good enough for the quiz, but, you know, not quite there.
I expected the last question to be a little bit harder. I don't know why that one's kind of common knowledge for Harry Potter fans, but...
It weirdly sticks out. Like, pewter is not a common word, so it's like, whenever you see that, it's like, what the heck is pewter? I think that's, like,
Yeah.
why I remember a lot of the things in Harry Potter. Like, maybe if it was, like, in American English, not British English, I would have more trouble remembering it, because the words would just be normal. But, like, because the words are so weird, I'm like, yeah, interesting.
Well, this time we tied 7-7.
So,
You gotta plan that chess match or something.
apparently, so after 2 trivia games, us both getting different questions wrong in both trivia games, we somehow finish off at a total score of, tied up in both games.
Yep.
I'll let people go to the other video to do the
15
math. I'm not in
overall,
charge of their
I think.
math. What's that?
I said, I think it's 15-15 overall.
Not bad. Actually, it's kind of bad. That's a solid
Out of
75% out of 20. Ooh, we could do better than that.
That's true. It's kind of sad we tied on both of them, but now we can put together a tiebreaker or something with that chess match or something else. I don't know.
Figure it out.
It's been good. Thanks for going up against me on these quizzes. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Check out some more stuff. Up top is going to be the other quiz I did with Constant Review, and underneath that will be a playlist of Harry Potter stuff or quizzes. I don't know. I'll decide when I'm posting the video what to put there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how you did on the quizzes. I'll be excited to hear what questions you got right and wrong, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!